सजाती तिलक लगाती सदा विजय का शक्ति अनोखी है भर जाती प्यार से रहे निहारो बाबा प्यार से रहे निहार नैनों से छलके प्यारो बाबा से छलके प्यार पाए है सुख संसारो बाबा पाए है सुख संसार ऐसे पल फिर कब आएंगे कल्प भर में ना पाएंगे प्यास बुझा ले युगों युगों की जन्म सफल हो जाएंगे कितने किए उपकार ओ बाबा कितने दिए उपहार नैनों से छलके प्यारो बाबा नैनों से छलके प्यार पाए है सुख संसारो बाबा पाए है सुख संसार वरदानों से सजा रहे हो अरमानों को खिला रहे हो सागर भर भर के थालियां ज्ञान रतन तुम लुटा रहे हो हम पे तुम बलिहार ओ बाबा तुम पे हम बलिहार नैनों से छलके प्यारो बाबा नैनों से छलके प्यार पाए है सुख संसारो बाबा पाए है सुख
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Didi, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Thank you. So today, as our regular sustenance class with Didi, we are today having the class on the topic of success through yoga power. So we have questions. Didi, I will ask question by question from you. Then we'll get the answer. So question number 1. What effort can we make to improve our yoga power in order to achieve success in everything? Is there any special awareness or effort?
Om Shanti. In order to improve power of yoga, we need to increase our concentration, love for solitude, so that whenever we are free, don't pick up phone or start watching TV. But be in Baba's remembrance. Ek Nami. We should have love for only one and remember that one. Economy of thoughts, words and action. Sangam Yoga is a time when we have economize everything, especially thoughts, words and actions. And soul consciousness is the main one. Yes, Swami, second one.
Didi, before we go to the second question, will you be first sharing something on the topic? Or we'll go to second question?
Oh, yeah. Everybody wants success. Whatever they want to do, they prefer to have success. And some are lucky. They get easily success in everything. Some are trained and because of their fathers, forefathers' business, they get success. We have done a lot of bhakti. So those who have done bhakti in this birth a lot and have deep love for Baba, they have to work less to get success. And Baba says success is your birthright. So, in fact, we have our birthright, but still we have to make efforts. Unless we pay attention, keep our chart, we cannot improve our yoga power. You can ask second question.
Didi, could you please share some of your personal experience in how to achieve success through power of yoga, or how you are experimenting with yoga? How do you use the power of yoga to sort out things and help others? Some of your personal experience, Didi?
It is good that before Gyan also I was detached from body and bodily relations. So I surrendered my body, mind, wealth. At the moment, I experiment to keep Bap Dada my companion. And before Gyan, I have done everything, going to concerts, dances, boxing, films, music, etc. So after Gyan, also what happens whenever I'm traveling, naturally when I'm going to new country, people take me around to see the country or city, etc. So I have no interest now in traveling, music, etc. So as I keep my intellect clean and clear, it helps me to take proper decision. Next.
So those proper decisions or success in anything, when it connects with yoga, so does it mean that even any limited achievements or our personal desires, logic expectations, logic aims and objectives, those things also can be achieved through the power of yoga, or is it only spiritual achievements that will
Through
get
yoga, we can achieve success in limited as well as in unlimited achievements, lockic as well as alaukic jobs. But spiritual people usually don't have limited desires, so they don't have to worry about.
Okay. Then next, Didi, you had seen Baba, Mama, and all the dadis, Gulsa Dadi and other dadis. How did they achieve success through power of yoga? Some examples or some stories which will inspire us.
Baba and Mama, through yoga power, faced opposition of anti-Om Mandali. They're picketing their case in the court, and they gave such a lovely experience to newcomer that many became Brahmins. Didi and Dadi, for their example, is there was Mela in Delhi, and there are two big grounds. One is Red Fort and one is Ramlila ground. Now our Mela was in Red Fort ground. Suddenly, couple of days before Mela, they announced in the newspaper on the front page that Indira Gandhi is hosting President of Russia in that ground. So Brahmins were little worried how to do, what to do, because they had prepared 3/4 of Mela. Now to shift it to this different ground, it takes a lot of time. So Didi and Dadi decided to have bhatti. So all Brahmins started having bhatti, and what happened was some people went to Indira Gandhi's secretary and told the fact that we are prepared this mela in this ground, and it is better if you have your program in Ramlila ground. And what they started doing is started preparing mela with more force. And Indira Gandhi's people came to see how much preparation is done. And the opening picture was of goddess, and there were hundreds Brahman even at night working. So election was nearby. So they said, if we break goddess's picture, or if we displeased so many Brahmins, we may not get the votes. And so they told Mrs. Gandhi that it is better to have Mela in other ground. So Indira Gandhi changed the ground, and next day there was advertisement that because of Brahma Kumari's Mela, we have changed the venue to Ramlila ground. So we had advertisement in newspaper, and that was benefit.
So that means, Didi, along with the yoga power, the effort also has to be there, isn't it? That to continue the mela, the effort, all the arrangements, everything also was done with yoga power.
Now, next example is that Dadi, with yoga power, she gave many lectures overseas. And at the end of lecture, one brother came to me and say, "Oh, I felt Dadi to be mine." And Gulzar Dadi, her yoga power, the audience, one of them said that Gulzar Dadi is very beautiful. So they could see the beauty and power of yoga. Here also, many people who come to see me personally, they say, "Oh, your face is so much shining." One day, one lady came to me, "You are so cute." So they can see the yoga power and get impressed. Next one.
Next question. When we have some severe karmic accounts with someone, and when they trouble us so much and give in lot of challenges, we know that we have to have good wishes and accept our karmic account, and it is drama. But still, when coming into their relationships, it is taking away our happiness and makes us peaceless and disturbing our stage. So how can we overcome this situation? Do we have to pay more attention to knowledge, or what method, or where we have to pay more attention to overcome such situations with severe karmic accounts?
We know this is our last part, and this is the time to settle our karmic accounts. So when somebody is defaming us or harassing us or whatever is happening, is to settle our karmic accounts. So we should use Gyan point that I'm settling my karmic account so that I don't have to face Dharamraj and not get disturbed. Just have good wishes. Now, Christ was not really Jnani, yet when somebody crucified him, he only said, "God, please give them good intellect." And we are Jnani. So we should forgive the past and forgive the person and forget the past and don't remember it when we see that person. Next one.
Next is, how do I recognize whether it is Baba's signal or my own desire? When we catch Baba's signals in yoga,
If it is Baba's signal, everything will go very smoothly and everybody will cooperate. Everybody will agree with whatever Baba's signal is. And there will not be any opposition or conflict.
then how to catch Baba's signals properly, accurately?
Keep your intellect clear. Then you can catch Baba's signal. Because intellects are usually thinking a lot. So rather than thinking a lot, just meditate and you will find Baba's signal.
One extra question with that, Didi, then even Brahma Baba's time, there were a lot of obstacles for seva and the establishment, and even the Adis have faced so many oppositions, so much like that. But then now, as you said, that if there is yoga power, there won't be any disturbances. So how can we really connect this? Because even though we feel that yoga is accurate, but then still there are some obstacles, oppositions.
Opposition will be always there, right from beginning. We have seen there has been opposition because our lifestyle is totally different from Lokik people. So it's not that because of our yoga power that there is less, and that's why there is opposition. So with meditation, we are able to face them and not get disturbed.
Okay. Then sometimes why is my yoga not successful?
Yoga is not successful because of some vices, especially sex lust. Or someone is interested in Kalyugi attraction to buy something like car, motorbike, phone, etc. Thirdly, attachment to body and bodily relations and possessions. Fourthly, going late to sleep and not having 6 hours sleep. Health problem, because some people are not able to become bodiless while going through karmic account of health. So these are the main reasons why yoga is not powerful or successful.
The next question is, Didi, like earlier you mentioned that with the power of yoga, even our Lokik expectations, desires, all that will get success. But when we compare, when compared to non-BKs, non-Brahmins, BKs then should be successful in both Lokic and Alokik life as yogis. But here the questions asking, generally, most of the BKs are not that successful in Lokic life. What is the reason for this?
Most BKs are not successful in
Lokic life. That's the question asking.
reason for not being successful in Lokic life is the soul is not talented, not trained, not so intelligent, slow learner, no concentration, and worried about a Lokic life. It can be any reasons of Lokic life as well as for job, not enough experience.
So that means with yoga power, all these sort of skills also necessary, and skill developments, practice, all that also necessary, isn't it, Didi?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Next is, in Lokic life, one BK is very successful in relationship, finance, status, etc. But he is unable to have good yoga. What does this mean? Please explain. Successful in everything, but not a good yogi. What does that mean?
Successful in Lokic job because he is talented, intellectual, trained by family. Because many times they take over the same job or business of family. So from childhood, they are getting that training. Not successful in a yoga or a Lokic task because his focus or attention is fully in Lokic job, wants promotion, position, name, fame, etc., or interested in family and outing.
Then what is the difference between achieving success through yoga and achieving success through skills, practice, and family background and all that?
Will you please repeat?
Like if someone can achieve success through practice, through hard work, and through family help and generation wise habits and all that, also one person is getting success, and another person, another thing is having success through yoga, power of yoga. So which is better and what is the difference?
Whichever way you get success is a good way. Now, some are lucky, they are talented right from beginning, whereas others have to use yoga power to receive success. So, it is all right, whichever way somebody gets success.
Okay. Next question. A BK remembers Baba and have good yoga, but not regular for morning Murali class. Does this mean that he is a successful yogi?
without Murli or Gyan, he will not be successful. Because to be successful, one needs to use Gyan also, wisdom. So I would say he is a really successful.
One who has Gyan also. So next question. In the beginning of my Brahmin life, my yoga was very good and intoxicating. Now I feel slackness in yoga. What should I do to improve yoga?
That's the position of everybody. Because in the beginning, they are everyone is enthusiastic to do whatever they are learning. But later, they become slack. It needs determination and awareness of shortness of time left. Sangam Yug, each moment is valuable, so we can't waste by becoming slack. We have to be attentive all the time.
Then how do I know that I am moving on successfully in my Brahmin life?
When somebody is moving successfully in BK life, the signs are he is happy, light, successful in whatever task he takes, no stress, no tension, worry or fear, and good relationship with everyone. Then we know that he is moving successfully.
Now the next question is something different. What is the difference between ego, arrogance, and body conscious I?
Difference between ego and body consciousness, because body consciousness will lead to arrogance. So ego is for some talent that the person possesses, that they are from high caste, wealthy, having good position in job, etc. Body conscious people try to impress others by physical appearance. That is, nowadays ladies prefer to be slim. So they work hard, dieting, exercise, etc., to reduce weight. They like to wear nice and new dress, latest fashion dress, do makeup, spending time, money and energy on hairdresser, beauty salon, and they boast that I am talented or high caste, well, they call all the time.
Okay. And next question, what is the difference and connection between the refined science and the power of soul consciousness of the deities in the golden age?
Refined science has invented nowadays many gadgets like mobile phones, 4G, 5G, TV, aeroplanes, electric car and motorbike, they can cause damage or death. If there is accident, then everybody can die in the aeroplane crash. Now in golden age, the scientists will be there and they will be doing all these things, but there won't be accident and crashes, etc. So there will not be damage, and everything is running smoothly and very easily. Even small children can drive aeroplane. So just one button, and you go and come down.
When Baba says that in golden age, childbirth will be through yoga power, what does that mean? Yoga we have here in confluence age and the golden age at yoga.
Can you repeat it?
Baba says in the golden age, the childbirth, mother will give birth to a child through the power of yoga. So in the golden age, what is that power of yoga and how does it happen? And here in the same confluence age at yoga, because in golden age we don't know Baba.
Baba says, whatever will happen in golden age, you have to go and see. He hasn't explained what will be the method of childbirth, because scientists will believe that without the combination of egg and ovum, sperm and ovum, we can't have children. And for that, what is the method, we don't know. But it will be painless, and mother will be knowing that I'm going to be mother.
Okay, next question. Again connects with the yoga. Even though I do yoga for many years, I am still not being able to get rid of my old sanskars. What is the reason for this?
Changing old sanskars, especially deep-rooted sanskar, takes a long time. And we need to have volcanic or seed stage of yoga. Attention to our sanskar, that even if they come in mind, we should not come in words or actions. And determination that I want to change will help us to transform our old sanskar. No slackness. It should be like a continuous effort.
Does yoga power connect with determination?
Yeah. We need determination. Determination to change sanskar.
Even determination to continue with yoga itself is needed, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, Didi, with that, the prepared questions are over. So now we'll go to the questions from the chat box. If there are anyone who want to ask any questions, please put them to the chat box. So question one here. Om Shanti Didi, if we have attachment to someone, do we need to stop that connection completely, avoid them fully, even from service?
Try to keep Baba in between you and that person. Then there will not be attachment. And if it is only one-sided attachment, it will not last long. Thirdly, if by being together you are not able to break attachment, it's good to work separately.
Also here in this question, Sakha Murali also has been quoted of 1:8:23. The question is, in order to become worthy of worship and seated in a temple, make effort to save yourselves from evil spirits. No evil spirit should ever enter you. When you see an evil spirit in anyone, when someone is getting angry or influenced by attachment, step away from that person. Promise yourself that you will remain pure. Have a true Rakhi tied on you. So this is the part from the Murli. So Baba is talking about stepping away. So we need to step away.
Possible.
Second question. Didi, please clarify what Baba means when he said your final thoughts lead you to your destination. When a man remembers a woman in his last moment, ... Please explain, Didi.
Because last moment, whatever our thoughts are, whoever we are remembering, naturally we will be remembering person whom we are attached. So if whoever we are remembering just before dying, we will be born around them and continue our life.
Okay. Next question. Can we get success in Lokik studies without studying but only with power of yoga? How to use yoga power in Lokik study? Or can we have success through yoga, not studying?
You speak slowly, Rami, you are going very fast.
Sorry, Didi. Sorry. So the question is, can we get success in Lokik studies without studying, just with yoga power?
No.
No.
Then you have to study, but I remember some of the biggest sharing that they studied, but they were remembering Baba at the time of exam and they got very good marks.
Yeah.
But study, so how to you must.
Yoga power? How to use yoga power in Lokik study?
Yeah, while you are studying, pay attention and concentrate there, but have faith in Baba that Baba will help me.
Okay. Next question. What intense yoga should I do to become a national coordinator?
Yoga you don't need to do. You have to be senior and good in all subjects, 4 subjects, and administration to be coordinator.
Next, how to give powerful yoga power to food before eating. How to give powerful yoga power for the food before eating.
Offer it to Baba. So when you are remembering Baba, then those vibrations of purity will purify the food. And as your food, so will be your mind. So mind also will be pure.
Okay. Next question, Om Shanti Didi. Baba says that Baba washes our dirty clothes with Lux soap, that is aim. How do we understand as to what in us, sanskar, mind or intellect, that is being washed by our beloved Father, so that not...
You stop in between.
It's a one question, Didi. Okay. Baba says that Baba washes our dirty clothes with Lux soap, that is aim. So how do we understand as to what is in us, whether it is sanskars, mind or intellect that is being washed by our beloved Father, so that not any, we can understand the importance of being clean, but also to uphold our duty in maintaining that cleanliness in this last birth.
So Baba washes, is a laundryman, washes our dirty clothes. So he purifies our intellect. Mainly, we need to purify our mind and intellect. So, when the mind and intellect are pure, sanskar will become pure. So, it is soul overall purified. What was next part in the...
To understand the importance of being cleansed, but also to uphold our duty in maintaining that cleanliness in this last birth.
So main thing is we have to follow Baba's Srimad, because Baba will not do everything unless we follow his Srimad.
Following Srimad.
Yeah.
Next question, Om Shanti Didi. How does remembrance of Baba, to say Va and 3 aspects of time is connecting that bring us into the light of an easy yogi from the darkness of distress? Saying Va, how does it connect? How does remembrance of Baba, to say Va and 3 aspects of time is connected that bring us into the light of an easy yogi from the darkness of distress?
What a question. Baba is bringing us the light. We were in darkness of ignorance. So naturally, we will say, Wa Baba, Wa. What a wonderful job you have done to bring me into light.
Next, that also connects with the earlier one, food. What type of thoughts we should have in the powerful yoga for the food before we eat? Yes.
You invite Baba to eat the food and give drishti to food. So don't eat alone. Baba as a friend, you invite Baba, come on, Baba, let's have our meal. So that way you are remembering Baba, you are offering food to Baba and purifying the food.
Didiji, if we want to give power through our drishti like you do, what awareness we should have at that moment?
Is it the same question about food?
No. It is about drishti. No, like Didi, your drishti is very concentrated and we really feel so much power. No, in that while we are taking drishti also. So if we want to give power through our drishti like you do, what awareness we should have at that moment?
We should remember Baba and request Baba to give that power through mine. So I'm a medium, it's a Baba who is doing it.
That's how you do?
Yeah.
And okay. Then again, the next question comes back to this stepping away thing. What does that stepping away, Baba mentioning? What's really mean stepping away from the vicious people?
Suppose somebody is getting angry or gossiping, wasting our time and their time, then best thing is give excuse and step away from them so that neither your time nor their time is wasted.
Next question. How to improve balance of Lokik and Alokik life as a householder?
Mama has always told 8 hours for body, 8 hours for our Lokik job, and 8 hours for Baba's service. So in Lokik job, it comes job as well as family. Mostly mothers look after family and do household work. And what they need to do is pay attention to children, that children are doing the right thing. because sometimes parents give phone or laptop to children and they don't supervise them, and children see bad movies or theft and robbery, and they learn something wrong from their laptop. So we have to pay attention, because sometimes children are so naughty. There was one family and mother, father, children were in Gyan. When children were young, they were all right, coming to center and studying Gyan Yoga. But when they became teenager, one of the boys started taking drugs, stealing from house, and rather than going to school, at the time of school he will go, at the time of school closing he will come back, but rather than going there, he would be going and having drugs and gambling and all. So parents have to pay attention that their company is not bad.
Next question is about offered food. Is it okay to put the food that was offered to Baba in the bin, dustbin? Because some BKs don't like a particular kind of food. So they throw it. And it is offered food. Is that a sin?
I won't say it's a sin, but it's not right, because usually we advise Brahmins not to waste food. Take only that much you can eat. Don't take too much, or don't take without tasting, because after tasting, if you don't find it to your taste, don't take it. Why throw away?
Okay, next question, Didi. For Brahmins who have depression and anxiety issues, but feel that there's no need for them to see a doctor, what advice would you give to them?
We advise them to go to doctor, because it's not good to be in that state of depression or anxiety, because that's not right thing. Brahmins especially should be always happy. So if they don't go themselves, what we need to do is we need to keep them entertained. And whatever they are enjoying, we should ask them to do that, or accompany them to go to swimming, surfing, boating, walking, exercise, etc. So keep them busy. Otherwise, sometimes depressed people, they keep locked themselves in the room and have more waste thoughts.
So next is a personal view experience. Didi, I know a case of a person remembering his wife before leaving his body due to attachment, but he didn't take rebirth in their family or surrounding.
He may come in contact in the next birth as a husband or wife.
So in any birth.
Yeah. Okay.
Time over. There are a few more questions.
Only one more.
One more. So next one. Can I experience Baba as a lover through cinema songs?
Why not? If there are love songs, because in old days also we used to play love songs. Like Baba was playing Pritam Anamilo. So they may say they may be calling their worldly Pritam, beloved. No, and we consider that as a spiritual beloved Baba. So we change the meaning to Baba. We relate to Baba.
So then listening to cinema songs is okay?
It's up to you because nowadays, in the old days, there are not many Brahman songs, but now there are hundreds of Brahman songs. So I won't listen unless it is in Murli.
Okay, Didi, there are a few more questions, but should we stop?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Didi, for so much clarification for all our questions. And thanks to all the others also who supported and also who really wanted to clarify everything. So now we'll have a few minutes of meditation and Didi will give drishti and let us all have powerful drishti from Didi. Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Where do I go with all these feelings and all these faces and open doors when everyone else seems so serene and I just feel so insecure? And where do I go when all the pieces of my heart lay on the floor? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. Where do I go with all these memories and all these bags filled up with shame? And how should I feel when you call me an angel and dress me in a crown of gold? And what should I do when tears of sorrow just won't stay inside these eyes? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.